They're going to spend about 5 minutes on a new program that soft launched in the Yakima area on March 22nd. Representative Gina McKay from Goldendale developed this employer engagement concept after she met with veterans at our agency during the 2015 legislative session. She learned about the difficulties of veterans who are leaving the military in being able to gain family wage employment in Washington State. So now we have a pretty robust exit system for Washington State service members who are getting out on a military basis. But that is not the case for a lot of those veterans who come from other parts of the world after serving here in Washington State and then coming back because they felt that this state was very desirable to come to, but they do not have the abilities or the know-how on how to connect because they've been away from here. So Representative McCabe is a multi-business owner and an officer of our local Chamber of Commerce, so it made total sense to address this issue both as a sensible community-generated initiative and legislatively. She sponsored House Bill 2040 in 2015 to encourage businesses to hire veterans and to improve veteran employment all over the state. So our communications director, Heidi Odek, worked with the representative on the language to ensure that it had every opportunity to pass. I testified on behalf of the Washington Department of Veterans Affairs, Employment Security Department, Military Department, and many others, and the bill passed, and Governor Jay Inslee signed it on April 2015. So that set in motion the real work that it takes to be able to implement a pilot and subsequent statewide launch with little or no money invested to be able to make it happen. And this is why you're going to be so important for us to be able to realize the goals of the program. Washington State is urging businesses. Next slide. To say yes to our state veterans when filling open positions. The YesVets pilot project started in Livingston, Kittitas, Skamania, and Yakima counties this month, and employers across the state are going to be able to participate by early summer. We have skilled veterans employment government representatives in every community, helping our state veterans find great jobs every single day. Next slide. Veterans who come to WorkSource offices work with staff who are also veterans who understand what they bring to the workforce. So if you're looking to employ veterans, our WorkSource offices, the YesVets program, are working together to make sure that we can connect veterans to your employment opportunities. So these professionals are going to coordinate with the Chambers of Commerce, Workforce Development Councils, and other businesses to present the decals and track the number of veterans hires. And we are hoping, next slide, to reach 5,000 to 9,000 veterans hired in the next 12 months. It's a lofty goal, but I know that many of you will be able to help us. So we look to expand in this program on June, as far as it being a statewide program, on June 14th, where we will have a ceremony in the Capitol campus at the base of the elm tree grown from a wood cutting from a tree where General George Washington took command of the Continental Army in 1775. There's a little cutting and there's a big elm tree, and that's exactly where we're going to be launched statewide this particular program. So it is a very meaningful and a very appropriate note to be able to have the sponsoring agencies, the governor, Representative McCabe, and participating businesses to be able to launch this initiative. You will receive an invitation. Hiring veterans is good for our state businesses and it's good for our country. Our veterans lost their place in line when they joined to serve our country. Now it is our turn to make a little room in that line for them to be able to rejoin our communities. Next slide. We're proud of the work that has taken place this far. A couple of days ago, WTVA received its decal, and when we hired veterans regularly, this validation for us was touching and it was exciting. Next slide. So I encourage you to sign up It doesn't cost anything. And in the process, as you continue to hire veterans, next slide, you will put true meaning behind the phrase, thank you for your service. Next slide. So please say yes to our Washington State veterans. Next slide. That is a YesVets sticker. When you hire your first veteran after you commit and you go to their website to be able to sign up, you are going to get like a little decal, like the one you get in your license plate that has the year. And every subsequent year, as you retain your veteran and hire more veterans, you will continue getting a yearly sticker. Somebody will present it to you in front of your headquarters, your office, and therefore you will be able to proudly get the pictures, send them to us to make sure that we post them on social media, and later on we'll celebrate your achievement in being able to hire our Washington State veterans and their families. Next slide. Please visit us at our booth to be able to get more information. Thank you very much for your attention.